overall, just a great day. We had recruits on campus. We had a big team makers event that was well attended. These shirts, 1 in 36. The awesome day that we had for kids on the spectrum and all those things, like just a great day, and obviously certainly result at the end helps. I'm going to continue to probably give myself a heart attack and whack some years off my life, but it's worth it. Our guys were really resilient down the stretch on both ends of the floor.
To get some scoring other than your dynamic duo you've had this weekend.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it certainly helps. I think we've got the parts at different times. We've had it. Masen was really good today. Brendan Watkins is, I want to say this loud and clear. He's about ready to go on a roll, and he's earned a bunch. He's due. He puts in the time, so that's going to happen. Andy Stefanowicz, too. I'd be remiss if I missed that little stretch that he had. Those are 2 huge threes, and he's a freshman, and to respond, and I've kind of yanked him in and out of the lineup a little bit, and just kind of tried to explain that to him at halftime. But every time he's called upon, he responded, and he was huge today.
You guys set your single-season three-point night record today, 17 today. 28 games. Did you figure maybe it could happen, but this early?
No, I didn't figure maybe it would ever happen under my watch, and I'm sure there's a few of you in this room that didn't think it would ever happen under my watch. But it happened, right? And like I just said it on the radio, I got 0 issues with threes as long as they go in. And I think the other thing we did a pretty good job of all weekend is getting to the free throw line, and finding that balance is what we need to do.
We talked Wednesday about what Javis Miller means to your team. Just those last 2 possessions when Jackson's out of the game. Describe that.
Yeah, it was both nights. I thought Thursday night he made some big time defensive winning plays and some things, and then, Luke Strachey does just a tremendous job. And when Jax fouled out, I said just get it to him. And he had struggled today, to be honest with you. He wasn't great, and with some other things, I thought he missed some point blankers. But as a coach, you just your gut, right? You trust some things, and he was terrific for us down the stretch.
Aikens, number 0. I mean, it seemed like he was really getting to the hole there at the end. Is there anything different?
Yeah, there's probably a lot of things I'd like to do different, but, you come out in the ball screen hedge, and they've got some great lob threats, with their 2 big guys, and they've got other parts that can, really shoot it, and, it's pick your poison. And, we want to hold everybody to multiple points less than they got, too, but, we'll take this win, we'll build the confidence from it, and take opportunities to get better.
The first time Summit League play this year, just to have momentum now for the last 3 to get this sweep.
Yeah, I think it's big too, and I know I get it. I sound like a coach, but you look at Oral Roberts, you look at Denver. They're at the bottom right, and but it's February. We were able to hold court, which we talked about, and these are 2 teams that are vastly different than the last time we played them. And Oral Roberts with Ojiri back, and today Denver, their young kids are better. Craig back in the lineup, Carr back in the lineup. This is a very good win for our program right now.
Looked like you guys were again the better team this time around. What's the key to that?
Yeah, obviously 2 overtime games in the same week. We'd like to rest the old guys a little more, but Coach prepares us in practice, and we just got to be more consistent. I think the whole game we saw it in spurts there, but got to put a full 40 together and close it out in regulation.
How big was it to get scoring other than Jacksen and Shikari today? You and I think Dave set some good groups there.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Jacksen and Jakari have been kind of our main guys down the stretch. You saw we trust Jax there with the final shot, trust him again, but when he goes out or Jakari's struggling, we got to have other guys that can step up, and I'm proud of our guys for doing that.
I don't remember which game it was, but earlier you called Javis Miller a dog. Would you say that again today after that last minute or so in those buckets yet?
I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm going to keep saying it. Javis is a dog. He goes out there, he does what he needs to do. I mean, he can guard multiple positions, and I mean, you saw it today. He gets us a big spurt off the bench, and I'm not proud of him just for what he's been able to do.
How big is it to play well this time of year? Obviously, it's getting toward tournament time here.
I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously, I've had a couple of high-scoring games, but, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it doesn't mean anything if we don't win. So, I mean, kind of like Masen said, we had 2 overtime games today, and, I mean, we'd probably not want to put ourselves in that position, but, again, I mean, I'm just happy we came out with the win, and then obviously we got a couple of things to work on, but, I mean, I'm confident with this group and what this group can achieve once it comes March time.
Describe their defensive intensity? I mean, their guards seem like they're very active, and they have obviously two really good bigs. Can you just describe like what they kind of bring?
Yeah, they did a great job. They're athletic. They put a lot of pressure on you, and they make you. They want to speed you up, and I thought we did a good job for most of the game. We got a little sloppy with our turnovers in the first half, but just taking care of the ball, trusting our guys, and trusting our habits to finish it out.
Was it to sit the final 90 seconds today?
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously, I don't want to put myself in that position, but I've got the ultimate trust in guys like Masen, Jakari, Brennan, whoever you put on the floor. It's just not me. I mean, all of us collectively as a group. I mean, we're a team, and they were out there to go out and win. But again, I got to be smarter with a couple of those things like fouls. But I'm proud of the guys for going out there and getting the win in overtime.
Don't do it.
Davis is what his impact is. I mean, he doesn't play last week at Omaha, and then have the back-to-back kind of games. What he does for both you guys, what he brings to the floor.
I mean, Jack said it best. The dude's a dog. He comes in, he's not afraid of the moment, and he attacks. And that's what we need off the bench. Defensively, he rebounds well. He does everything we need him to do.